Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the One Meal channel. We're going to be making a little bit of breakfast dinner for ourselves. Something simple, breakfast dinner. I'm thinking a quesadilla slash breakfast burrito type option. I think that'll do us some good. We have a freshly lined garbage can, thank you, no. Take a knob of butter. Get the bottom of our pan ready. I'm just going to do this with some of the leftovers that I have, a few things that are going to go bad if I don't use them soon. I wanted to use some bacon, but no turkey. It's probably going to go bad here in a couple of days. So let's grab this turkey. Find a good way to use this. I picked this up. I don't usually get sliced meats. They're typically heavily processed, and I try to stay away from that. I grabbed it, and sure enough, I didn't really like it that much. It's been useful for some of the things that I've made, but I'm not going to make it again. Yeah, I would just prefer getting the chicken that I have and cutting that into strands instead of using this turkey. It has not been kind to me. So we'll make something that we don't like very much into something that I do like by incorporating it into a full meal. So let's see what else I can use. These tortillas will come in handy. Largest tortillas I can have. Some sriracha, that'll work well. And I'm going to add a little bit of garlic to this pan as well, mostly just for some flavoring. You can always just use garlic salt, but I have this for a reason. Freshly minced is always best, but if you're making something for yourself, no harm in just taking some pre-minced. We're good. There we go, it's a nice place to start. We'll grab our cheese, Tillamook. If you have not tried Tillamook cheese and you have it available in your area, please get it. I've been to the Tillamook Cheese Factory in Tillamook, Oregon. I've probably been there twice now because the Oregon coast is quite nice. It's an excellent area. They make great cheese, great entertainment center. If you can afford it and it makes sense for you, go ahead and get it. You will not regret it. All right, next, I'm gonna grab a bowl. We're gonna add 3 eggs to this bowl. 2 eggs worked really well last time. 4 eggs was too many. Let's see if 3 eggs will be a good sweet spot for us. Great, so there we are. Yeah, that should be good. No need for milk. We'll leave it as is. going to put a lid on this so the cheese melts. We'll be just about ready to finish off our meal. I feel like I'm missing something. Definitely feel like I'm missing something. So before I get too carried away, do this, turn the temperature down just a little bit. Yeah, I think just that little tortilla is not going to do it for us. So let's try something a little bit different. Kind of cut that flavor with something else. So we'll start with an avocado. I've had this avocado for a week. And I guess you're supposed to leave them out rather than keeping them in the fridge, because these have not really been allowed to ripen the way that I think it should have. So let's see if we can make do with it. Come on now. There we go. My goodness. 4th time's the charm. Take our spoon. Actually, you know what? There we go, I think that's good. I'll do the same thing with this one. Oh, what do we got here? Perfect. I need to be getting back to the stove here pretty shortly. Even though this isn't as soft as I would like it to be, I'm just going to lightly dice this. We'll make it work. Let's grab our tortilla. It's the biggest tortillas that I could get from a regular store. See how it holds up. Good. Good so far. Make sure the cheese is not sticking to the bottom of the pan over here. Good. That's why we put all that butter on there, so as long as it's not sticking, we'll be good. Take this. Cool. We'll leave that to cook for a little bit longer. In the meantime, it's time to roll up our sleeves. See if the fork can smush this. It's not. What other tools can we look at without breaking our bowl that could potentially smush that? This obviously would not be a good thing to use. That would be horrible. And this is for our mashed potatoes. It's a bit much. Whisks are not going to be good enough. This here looks like it would work, but it's not the right tool for it either.
What is that?
I'm just shredding this onion up and putting it in with some avocado.
These are big.
Those are massive. Those are the biggest ones I could find at the store.
And what's going in here?
Just going to be a egg and cheese tortilla, like a little quesadilla, breakfast quesadilla.
It smells good.
Yeah, I'm curious how this is going to turn out. I think I'm learning the hard way that you need to leave your avocados out in order to let them ripen rather than keeping them in the fridge. Otherwise, because I've had this avocado in there for about a week now, and it's about as unripe as it was when I got it at the store. So I'm not a big avocado guy. I kind of bought avocados for the first time a week ago. And
you got me beat. I don't think I've ever had an avocado.
Yeah, I'm learning new things.
I've just never purpose.
We're that age where avocados like our age bracket's favorite food. And we've just never had an avocado before.
I like your spread here. It's
taking up the entire island. You know, if the island was a fourth this size, it would be just the right amount of room. But since the island is as big as it is, I use everything.
Well, I had to come in because somebody upwind of us was barbecuing and it smelled good, and then I come in here and now it smells good, so I'm just gonna have to order food.
Yeah, you're just getting shafted in all sorts of ways right now.
I am. Plus, these people don't know that it's after work hours, so I can't even complain about work.
Correct. Yeah, you just have to let it bottle up inside until it explodes over tomorrow.
And it will.
Yeah, or you're just going to take your anger out in traffic.
I think I'm in for the rest of the night. I don't think I'm going anymore.
Did you hear that Hulu and Disney were going to be combining their streaming services?
I didn't know.
They'll no longer be separate streaming services. They'll just be one streaming service. How long do you think it's going to be to when all the streaming services combine to cable? I just said it again. Combine together and make the next cable.
I'm a little bit surprised it hasn't happened. There's probably some like monopoly thing going on, but like anti-monopoly, I guess is a better way to put that. But like Disney pretty much owns everything already.
I would say clearly there's some, you know how all gas stations seem to be able to keep the same prices of one another? Mm-hmm. And, you know, maybe they're not, what is it called, colluding? There's definitely some sort of like legal collusion going on because the total price of all of these different streaming services equals about the price of what it is just to have cable. It's amazing how they've been able to keep those prices so close to one another for so many years. I'm gonna add some salt and pepper to this. Where is it? Paprika. Where is that? Okay. Now with that, we'll be done with this. Yeah, I think that turned out quite well. Come back in here and do the dishes later. I'm not going to use this after all. I don't think the flavors are going to work out. And let us take a photo for the gram and then take a bite. Now let's see what we can put together here. It's a good look at that. It's extremely hot, so I'm gonna let it rest a little bit more before I really dig in. But I'll do one last bite for everyone before we head off on our way. All right, wish me luck. Yep, that tastes good. All right, well, thank you everyone for watching. We'll come back with another video later this week, and I will see you all then. Bye.